Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Ship It and Sip It. I'm super excited to be in the studio today after a few weeks of doing Zoom interviews. I'm happy to have the guys from our video team with us today. They're usually behind the camera, but today they're right here to tell us all about making videos for startups, and it's going to be super fun. But first, there's news. Ready for the news? All right. From Paralect for founders, the accelerator is still open for applications, and these guys will be working with the founders in the accelerator to make awesome product demos and videos. Whoever gets in, please head over to accelerator.paralect.com, apply now, and we'll be in touch. And hopefully we have two amazing founders in the program this year. For engineers and CTOs and technically focused founders, we've just launched a new framework, a boilerplate of tools called Ship, and you can find that on ship.paralect.com. It is an open source package of tools that you need to build and launch your startup faster. It's fantastic. Check out what Igor has been writing about it a lot on the social networks, our CTO, and he is the man behind it along with a few other of our engineers and our team. It's very exciting. And last, for students, we have opened applications for Startup Summer, which is already 7 years old. It is a developer boot camp that turns students into full stack JavaScript engineers. They work for 2 months on 2 awesome products. They work together, they work with our mentors, and afterwards, most of them join our team at Paralect, which is awesome. And this year, we'll have a QA program for quality assurance engineers to join and learn from as well. So check that out at startup-summer.paralect.com. That's all my news. I hope you're having a great time. Today in the studio, we have Ilia, who is our video man, and Vlad, who's our second video maker in the team. And behind the lens, we have Lara. She doesn't want to come out and talk yet, but someday she'll be on the show. Guys, welcome to this side of the camera.
Hey, John. Thank you for having us.
All right, guys. My first question is for Ilia. I want to talk about your experience as a video maker before you joined Paralect. Why did you get into this field? Why do you love making video content? And what kinds of videos were you making before you joined Paralect?
Before I joined Paralect, I shoot videos on YouTube. And then I decided it was interesting for me to shoot. Then I came more deeply involved in creating videos. A goal appeared. I actually shot my first commercial video on an iPhone and edited it on it.
Awesome. Well, we're glad you joined the team. And you've made some amazing stuff. We'll get into all those later.
I worked as a freelancer. I worked alone, shoot promos, music videos, snippets, yeah.
Kruta. All right, what attracted you, Ilia, to the Paralect team?
I was wondering why there were video makers in IT companies. And at the time, when I was looking for a job, I didn't have any special options. Because I was studying at the university and I decided to try. And I also wanted to move to Minsk. I'm from Brest.
All right. And Vlad, how is creating videos at Paralect different from what you made before when you were freelancing?
I worked alone on freelancing. I needed to assemble a team for my projects. And now we have a team where everyone is engaged on their own task and the result is much better and faster. With these guys, we will conquer the world.
Now we're going to talk about video content as a whole, because a lot of startups and a lot of tech companies really want to have video content in their marketing mix, but they may not know how. They may just hire freelancers occasionally. Video is a hot topic. We all love them. So what general advice, Ilia, do you have for companies that don't shoot any videos now, but they want to make that part of their marketing? Should they work in-house? Should they hire guys like you? Should they go find freelancers? Just from a high level, what advice do you have for them?
It seems to me that video is a mirror of any business. Through video, you can get in touch with every process within the company, which is usually inconspicuous, but plays an important role in working with the client. Also, I think video is a kind of competitive advantage of every business, because this is the way you can show and tell about people who work on your product, because people are the main element of any company.
Ilia, can you give us some examples of startups or tech companies that can be local, that can be European, that can be from the US, doesn't really matter, that do really high quality videos in your opinion, or are pushing this field forward with their content?
An interesting question. Most often I meet videos of some delivery services, sometimes design studios, maybe clothing brands. Yeah.
Super. And the only other one I would add is another product that we make together, Winter. They have started shooting several videos. So check out Winter's YouTube channel. They have some really cool videos about their product. Right. Moving on from startups and videos in general to a more specific topic within startup videos, and that is product demos. We have made a few. We made one for Nudge last year during the accelerator, near the end of the accelerator, and we've made a few more, but it's not really our focus. But product demos are an important part of marketing for startups, for new products, but a lot of them look really the same. They have these cartoon characters, the big long arms, the long legs, no torso. It's very strange. And they go through the same sort of storyline, problem, idea, solution. Everybody's happy. It's 1 minute long. And they all kind of look the same. Can we make these better? What do you think? What can we change about product demos from a videographer perspective to make them more interesting, more true? I don't know.
I think we need to stop being afraid to be funny, not to be afraid to make mistakes and try more and more new and non-standard video formats. Everyone is tired of being serious. We need fun. And we need to show people more often. We need lively emotions.
All right. Do you like doing product demos?
Yes, this is a very long and fascinating process. The whole team is involved in it. We divide the work so that it goes faster and better. Each of us does what he's better at, and this process becomes a real magic. We often hear stories from new employees that they wanted to come to us because they liked some video, that they still felt our vibe when they didn't come to the company. This is very motivating to act further.
All right. So, do you have any other advice for companies that want to make promo videos for their app?
Those companies that are thinking about videos about their products clearly understand their necessity. It remains only to choose the right team and talk more closely about ideas so that it becomes clear that both sides are talking about the same thing. Discuss all the subtleties of the product, and then it's up to us.
Let's talk a little bit about the actual creation process now. And as an example, I want to take the series of videos that we made together for the Paralect Accelerator. You can check them out on our YouTube. We had 4 super cool sub 1 minute promo videos for that. I got to be an actor. It was very fun. All right, so take us behind the scenes of making that series of videos. What happens at the beginning? How did you even brainstorm the idea together? Just walk us through creating that atmosphere from the start. Ilia.
The creation of the project takes place at the very beginning in the pre-production, when words acquire pictures in our heads and we start making mood board. Video editing also takes place at the storyboard stage, and shooting is a smaller part of the overall process. Therefore, first we brainstorm with the team, communicate a lot, consult, draw, and as a result something begins to loom.
Okay, can you tell us though, what do you need from whoever is ordering the video? Like Pavel, the director for the Paralect Accelerator, just came to you guys and said, make us a video for the Paralect Accelerator. Is that enough? And you guys do your thing?
Yeah.
Or do you need more information? What's the...
As I said, it is very important to communicate with the customer until it becomes clear that we are all on the same wavelength. We need to learn about the specifics of the product, what its main task is, what this product gives to the user, and then it will become clear what tools we need for a more accurate visual solution.
All right, Vlad, I want to ask you one quick question because Ilia mentioned that you watch a lot of references, you watch a lot of videos in order to become inspired by other work that's out there now. So, what kind of content are you inspired by, or were you inspired by when you helped to create the Paralect Accelerator videos?
I'm inspired by communication with the team, joint viewing of references in Vimeo, on Instagram or YouTube, sometimes even in TikTok.
We're still on the Accelerator videos, talking about the process. So you guys all work together, you brainstorm, you've got a lovely mood board from Lara, you've got the ideas from Pavel and the ideas that you've developed together. What is next? You've already talked about sort of figuring out the equipment you want to make. Do you plan out all the scenes? Just what comes after the brainstorming?
After a brainstorm, it often happens that there are a lot of thoughts in the head, but there is no clear picture. In this case, we gave time to the head to cool down, and after a few days, ideas come by themselves. It is very important to write down each of them, because some ideas come and go forever if you don't catch it by the tail.
Okay, but when you have all of these ideas, you've thought about them for a couple days, how do you come to sort of the final 2 or 3 that we made for the advertisements?
We go back to the technical task of the customer and think whether our ideas meet the ideas of the customer, whether this video has the right meaning and whether it will be able to have the right impact on the viewer. In the case when the video meets these parameters, we decide that this is what we need.
Super. All right, Vlad, can you tell us from your memories of shooting the Accelerator videos, what was the most challenging part of the process?
To my joy, this project was very fast and successful, even though we have such a serious first one. We initially divided the tasks and everyone was responsible for their own directions. Someone came up with ideas, someone filmed, someone was engaged in actors, costumes, lighting. Therefore, it's very important to have a cohesive team that feels each other.
So there were no hard moments because you guys are all rock stars and the actors were also very cool. Ilia, can you tell us what were the most joyful moments of working together on that? Because it seemed like, from my perspective, it was one of the first times that the whole video team was working together on one big project that was very important for our company. So what was most fun about that?
The most memorable moment was when we all ate pizza together at the end of the set. Tired, but at the same time rebooted. So happy. The actors of those videos were our developers and they noted that participating in the filming is a great attraction for them. A way to do something new and reboot, which is also a big plus of having a video team in the company, I think.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about Paralect as the videos that we make at Paralect as a whole, now that we've talked about that specific example. So, can you tell us in your own words what is or are the goals for the video team at Paralect? We'll start with Ilia.
We plan to continue to develop, raise our standards higher every time and stay together. Probably our team will grow over time in accordance with the growth of the company, which will give us even more opportunities. Each of us is very, very strong. We're developing and will continue to develop the best qualities of each other. And throughout the year, we'll declare ourselves very loudly.
So how do you guys split up the work? Do you have certain people that work on certain types of videos? Tell us about the process.
Well, for greater efficiency, we divide the work among ourselves. Lara is a wow photographer, wow visual. This is a very creative link of our team. Ilia is a creative head with great potential. And we will continue to try to attach Ilia's personal brand to the company. And an important link is Nikita, the person who unites us with marketing. Nikita helps us to turn marketing tasks into our ideas. Nikita is also our gaffer. He is very good at working with light. What about me? I do color, directing, shooting. Yeah. Yeah, Vlad is a very creative guy. He brings us new ideas and wonderful collaborates videos. Videos of the Accelerator and Mentors of Startup Summer were colored by Vlad. These are wonderful works. When Vlad joined our team, he changed and improved many processes, made them easier and more interesting for the team, and more efficient.
Awesome. And this is a perfect thing to move into the future of the team and the future of the work that we do. So, can you tell us maybe there's something special coming, some highlights, some new work that you're doing that you can share a little piece about?
Yes, I'm working on the project Paralect TikTok. Now we are actively releasing videos for recruiting students for our Startup Summer courses. As a whole, we are focused on the courses, but a lot of interesting things are waiting for you soon. So as soon as possible, we will show it to you.
Well, TikTok will be a part of the future, if not the entire future of video, and we will not miss out. Ilia is there making videos. Follow us. What's our handle?
Yeah, our account in TikTok is called Paralect Global, so subscribe and put likes. It could get interesting.
See you there on our TikTok, or you'll at least see Ilia there. Maybe I'll come in a few videos. All right, guys, thank you so much for sharing your ideas, your insights, and your experience with video. I look forward to making a lot of cool videos with you. Ilia was just in one of our latest videos about para-merch, which you guys should check out. So we've got our own DAO. It's got its own DAO committee, which approves the distribution of cool things like notebooks and sustainably sourced local products from our maker community here. And Ilia is in the video, so check it out. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Ship It and Sip It. Peace.
Thank you, John. Have a great weekend. Chill it out.